Pardo. This is Alan Oakes. 20 minutes gone, and it's Colin. What a goal! What a goal! What a fantastic shot by Colin Bell.
Summerby, Bell, Lee, Young, and Coleman, they blended in. They become one of the best. I think they were the best club side I've seen for years.
Jeffries, Lee.
We had a good combination. You know, Malcolm Alston and I then tied up together. We had a little bit of magic. Mind you, all of a sudden we had a side.
Summerby clear, but only Davis up with him. Now Lee, if he sees him just behind the attack. Summerby!
We won the second division, won the first division, won the cup, League Cup, Charity Shield, Cup Winners' Cup. You know, everything but the Grand National.
Well done, Tony Brook.
We were looking for a full-back, and I said, Malcolm says, well, Tony Buck. I said, Tony Buck? I said, he must be 38. He says, how old was you when you went to Arsenal? I said, well. And he did miracles for us, Tony Buck. He was so quick. People didn't realise how quick he was. I think he was 36 when we signed him. And he could turn around. His speed was fabulous. Wasn't a good kicker of the ball, but he was a great tackler. Marvellous. I signed Colin Bell from Bury, and Malcolm Allison had gone to see him play. And I said, well, I must go and have a look at this Colin Bell. I went to see him play. They played Bolton. And he had the worst game you ever seen in your life. And I said to Malcolm, hey, what's this? He said, he can't play, this fella. Anyway, Malcolm's a good talker. So I signed him against my better judgment. But what a player he turned out to be, didn't he?
Bell! And Bell moving up very strongly on the right, and Bell's got a chance now. 2-0.
Keegan, series of 1-2s, Bell. 3-0.
He must be called in Nijinsky. Great player. Probably one of the best players I ever signed in my life, Colin Bell. And then we had a lad named Coleman who was a bit of a lad. Oh, everybody had problems with Tony. Everybody. He had a great left foot, you know. Couldn't score goals. Didn't score many goals, but he went down the line and he crossed them. You know, we had all kinds of people there. Francis Lee scored goals, Francis did. Very confident, very confident. He knew he was a good player. You didn't have to tell him, he knew he was the best player around. He used to take penalties and he used to aim at the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper used to try to get out of the way. Oh, he used to take penalties and straight the goalkeeper used to go over his head and bounce off him in the net. You know, he used to go side, just aim it straight at the goalkeeper. He used to take a right run at it and whack. He was some boy, he was. Yeah, Summerby, of course, he came from Swindon, didn't he? And he was quick. And cheeky, very confident. And he used to play wide and go down the line. Wide, I played him centre-forward for a little bit. And he never used to score goals from the wing, but centre-forward he scored 1 or 2 goals. Young was a very talented player, had great skill and scored marvellous goals. Amazing. I mean, never got any recognition really, but he was some player. But that was as good a forward line as I've seen. The Summerby, Bell, Lee, Young and Coleman. We built a family side. And Mal and I were a good combination. Mal was marvellous, really was. I've always got on very well with Malcolm, always. And he was a character. But very keen on football, very keen, fanatically keen.
Right, now push him right in. Push up against him.
Malcolm needed me. I needed Malcolm, no doubt about that. But he needed me, probably more than I needed him. And the combination was right. But on his own, no. Too adventurous. But Malcolm, in those days, wanted to have a place in the sun himself. You know, he wanted a little bit of the glory. And I was getting, you know, I was the manager, you know, and I was getting the glory. But the combination was right. You know, with my experience and his adventure, because I was probably a little quieter and less adventurous than Malcolm, but the combination was right. That's what worked. And you know, and I'll never forget the chairman. The chairman was marvellous, and I'll never estimate the part that Albert Alexander played in that setup. Wonderful. And Malcolm and I worked it so well. But Malcolm and I never had a wrong word. Wonderful, right from the word go. We never had one row of any kind, Malcolm and I didn't. And everything worked out fabulous.